Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to PaddleCast episode 9. It's July 27th, 2009. We've taken a few weeks off, but we're back today. It's me, Matt. I'm here with Eric.
Hello.
And no Stefan today. He's just been working hard trying to make money, and his mic actually pretty much broke, so we don't know when he's going to be back. But he will be back eventually. We'll just make him go buy a new mic. But this week, since it's just the two of us, we'll do what you've been playing segment as always, and then we'll just get into some news and call it a day or a week or an episode, whatever you want to call it. So, Eric, what's the first game you want to talk about today?
Probably to keep it basic with Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube. I know it's not really a newer game, but it's one of those games where you can just keep playing because it's really good. And I'm pretty big. Well, I'm not a huge Resident Evil series fan because I don't like the cumbersome controls for the first three. But 4 and 5 were really good for me. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
You were really into 5, I remember.
Yeah, I put like 60 hours into it total, but I went back to 4, and I have I have the Wii version and the GameCube version because, I don't know, I like it that much, but I have like 30 hours between the two of them, but
What
I
have
don't
you
know.
been playing? You said for the GameCube you've been playing?
Yeah, I don't really like the Wii version that much. I don't know, I don't like, the sensor bar can kind of get all wacky and stuff, so it's kind of hard to aim at times, but I like the GameCube a
Yeah,
little more.
when I had a Wii, I had that. It was pretty good. I never really played it that much. Me and my friend played it a lot when we hung out, but that was it. It was pretty scary. For me.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes sometimes the Wii sensor bar has a problem with the sun, like the actual sunlight, and it kind of freaks out at times. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
I didn't even
I
know
know.
that. But yeah,
You want to talk about a game you've been playing now, so we can go like me and you?
yeah,
Like,
sure. Yeah, the first game I've been playing um, is Saints Row. I got it like a month ago ish, and I just started playing it like 2 weeks ago. I kind of got hooked on it. I've kind of slowed down a bit because I got hooked on my next game after that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty much GTA with gang. I mean, I'm sure everybody out there. This is a pretty old game. I'm talking about Saints Row 1. I haven't played 2 yet, but it's just like GTA, except
yeah, it's a little more fun.
yeah, it is. It's a lot more fun, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. You can customize your character and stuff like that. It's really good. I like it a lot. But
Yeah, I played two. Two's really good too.
yeah, I'm gonna try and play this one first, and then obviously go to the second one. But it's just a really good sandbox game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's not like too difficult, but not too easy that you're breezing through it. There's some missions that I was just like I got frustrated with, and I had to stop playing for a little while and go back to it later to beat it. But it's a lot of fun. But it does the same thing that GTA did up until GTA 4. You don't talk in it like your guy, your character. I don't understand why they do that.
So it's just text driven.
No, it's not even text. I mean, like there's cutscenes, but you just don't talk. Like,
Oh,
and
it's
they
like grunts and like one word.
no, not even like it's nothing. Like you are silent, and
Uh,
they actually make reference to it. They say like, "Oh, you don't talk much" or stuff like that. And it's just like I don't really have the option to like.
It's
There's
stupid.
no text at all. That's what I liked about GTA 4 because like Nico's personality was just so like important to
actually
the game. Yeah, he actually had one. When in the earlier games you didn't have one. I don't know if he had one in San Andreas.
I don't remember actually, to be honest.
Yeah, I have it, but I don't remember if you have it. If you have a personality, if you actually talking it or not. But yeah, so
I think in
that's
one GTA there is you talk and stuff.
really
I think.
well. I haven't played 1 or 2. I know in 3 you didn't. I know in Vice City you didn't.
I
So,
don't know.
or I'm pretty sure Vice City you didn't. I'm sure somebody out there
Yeah.
will correct me if I'm wrong. But
hmm
so yeah, I won't spend too much time on Saints Row because I'm sure everybody out there's played it. But what else you got?
Well, as you know, I picked up Klonoa Door to Phantom Mile for the PS1. I don't know. I know a lot of people are probably thinking like, why didn't I just save myself like the $30 and just buy the Wii version with updated graphics? But I don't know. Matt or yeah, you got me more into collecting, and I felt like it was it would be cooler to have the original over the Wii port, remake port, whatever you want to say, because that's a dime a dozen. But now the original one's pretty hard to find, but it's actually pretty good. It's like kind of weird because it's like a 2.5D platformer, and it's pretty good. It's different than the usual jump on the head of the enemies. You gotta like pick them up and throw them against other enemies, and
Does it have like
it,
the map screen, kind of like in Because I know I have 2, and I know when that had a like a Super Mario World type of map that you walked around, so it wasn't completely linear. Is it like that in the first game?
Yeah, it's pretty much linear. I mean, like the only thing you can like, actually like go other places, it's like to get extra little collectibles for your life and stuff, and get more coins or diamonds. Uh, there's no multiple paths basically.
Yeah, I can't remember if the second one had it because I know that they had a map screen. You can choose where you want to go, but I think eventually you had to play everything. So it wasn't
Yeah.
linear in the sense that I went from level 1A to level 1B to level 1C, but you got to choose like what do you want to play next. I always like that
Uh,
in games.
yeah, I don't think they have that in that, or at least I just been hitting like select and it's just putting me to the next level.
Oh, I gotcha.
But
But
it's really easy of a platformer. It's even if you die, like you lose all your lives, it continues at the start of the mission with enough amount of lives, so you never technically get a game over unless you just don't want to play it anymore.
yeah,
But
that's
it's really
that's one thing that I kind of, not to cut you off, but I remember if you go back and play your SNES games or your NES games or Genesis whatever, it had game over, and they don't have that anymore. So, like
yeah.
I wonder what was the end of the game over. You always just start back at the end of the mission or start back at the start of the level. I mean, I don't really mind it because there's nothing more frustrating than getting a game over. But like, I wonder why that went the way of the dinosaur. It's just like extinct from games now. It's
I
weird.
know it's only in like the rogue RPGs where you lose everything if you die, but I don't know. I don't know. The developers probably figured like they can get more bang for their buck if they put more continues in it and less game overs.
Yeah, but and like the other side of the coin, it doesn't really make the player have to worry about anything if you think about it. Because like when you play Mario, like old school Mario, it's like, alright, I only have one life left. I can't mess up. You have to be extra careful. But like in one of the games that I'm playing, Battlefield Bad Company, there's no penalty for dying at all, which kind of sucks. And you can increase your health whenever you want to. Like you just have to hit like a button and this thing comes up and you inject yourself and you're back to 100% health. And like if you die, you just start back at like where the mission started, but everything that you've cleared is cleared already. You don't have to re-kill anybody. Everything, it's just like it's weird because I don't mind it because of just the lack of then frustration I would have to go through. But there's really no point to having to worry about dying. Like I can just run out and try and shoot as many guys. I die, I can just do it again. So
There's like no sense of like achievement.
yeah, exactly. And now you see where the industry's moving. I mean, the first thing I remember was Alone in the Dark. You can skip chapters, and now Nintendo's coming out now with Mario for the Wii. That if something's too hard, you can just hit something, and
Watch it play itself.
yeah, and it plays itself. Like where it's really moving away from like having to worry about anything, which I don't know. So I guess some people may think it's a good thing, some people may think it's a bad thing, but
I guess
I don't know.
it ties into the whole generation going into the casual.
Yeah, without a doubt. But I don't know, like I said, the other game that I was playing was Battlefield. I like it a lot. It's a lot of it's a very comedic game. There's the cutscenes are really funny and stuff like that. It really doesn't take itself too seriously. I mean, I remember when it was coming out and it was that you saw the marketing and advertisement stuff, and they would make fun of other games. The one I really remember, they made fun of what's it called?
I know they made fun of Gears of War.
Yeah, and they made fun of Metal Gear Solid 4 and stuff like that. And it has that a lot in the game. The cutscenes are very jocular and stuff like that. So it's cool. But the one thing I hate about the game, and I'm gonna review this for my channel, there's so much just walking. Did you play it at all?
Yeah, I think I pretty much beat it when I got
Yeah.
it, like just last summer or
Yeah,
whenever it came out.
like, do you remember all the walking you have to do? Like, when you beat a
Yeah.
mission, you have to go to the other side of the freaking map. And you'll walk or drive, whatever, and there'll be no enemies. And it's just like, what is the point of this? Like, and it's a lot. Especially if you lose your tank or your truck, whatever, and it blows up, you're walking to the next mission. And it's just like,
I know.
like, I'll just put the sprint button down and just, like, look at my computer and just wait till I get there. Like,
Yeah, put a rubber band around the controller and call it a night.
exactly, and it's just like, what the hell? Because it doesn't have to do that. Just bring me to the next mission, or don't make it that far. Like, why does it have to be such a long distance? I mean, I guess to be real, but I don't know. It was just like, what the hell?
I think they put those random golf carts in there for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and those things, you move like a little faster than if you'd be walking, and like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like annoying, but everything else is pretty awesome about the game. I got this with for those of you listening who don't watch my channel, me and Eric trade a lot online. Not to each other. I mean, we have we? No, we haven't. Me and Stefan have traded, and you and Stefan have traded. But the site that we trade.